My name's Mary Gonzales, and I'm a technical marketing engineer at Cisco. I am talking to different colleagues about how they use Webex and best practices for them. And today I'm excited to talk with Julie Kramer. Julie, I wanted to start to see if you could tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been at Cisco and what your job is?
Yes, hi there. My name is Julie. I am an employee experience with the Cisco Secure Group, and I focus on accessibility for the department. With Webex, I use my interpreter here. I've staged my interpreter on my screen. I have my speaker on the other side of the screen. Potentially a PowerPoint would be shared as well. I'm able to set captions and turn those on as well.
Do you tend to join a meeting early?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So typically, I'll meet my interpreter 5 minutes earlier, have a pre-meeting, and kind of go over the important points for prep. I'll then stage the interpreter, and then we'll make sure I give any meeting backgrounds during that prep time too.
Do you tend to have captions running at the same time you have an interpreter? What's your preference?
Most of the time, I just use my interpreter, but occasionally, if I want the captions, I'll turn them on. It'll be situational. If, for example, if it's an education training webinar, maybe another important meeting, I may turn them on. Yeah, I'll put the captions on as well at the same time having the interpreter.
Talk to me a little bit about meeting etiquette.
Oh, sure. For example, if there's a lot of people in a meeting talking simultaneously, please, again, of course, one person at a time, and then provide a few seconds to turn it over to the other person speaking, which is great. Again, the interpreter, and again, I'm sure the same goes for hearing people as well in a WebEx. You're going to miss some words if everyone's talking over each other.
Are stage layouts easy to use?
Yeah, so for example, I'll find the interpreter when you'll see the three ellipses, the on the upper right hand corner of their video. So it'll be three dots. Then from there, you'll click on that, and then you'll see it says pin to stage. And then there it is. And then the nice thing is once you do that, it's always on the right hand side.
And when someone's sharing a PowerPoint or sharing content, do you need to change the stage layout for that?
No, what I do is I leave the stage layout set. So I have my interpreter stage, like as I mentioned. I will then add I'll have the active speaker as well on there as well. And then the PowerPoint shown on the left side. So it'll be active speaker, interpreter, and PowerPoint.
Julie, would it be okay with you if we asked Andy, our interpreter, to step out of role and just possibly share if there's anything the interpreter
Sure,
does?
absolutely.
And I want to be
Yeah.
clear, when you're working with an interpreter, right? We're never really asking for the interpreter's opinion or to participate in a topic. But if with your permission, Julie, I'm wondering if we can ask Andy what he does when he's in the WebEx.
Oh, sure, absolutely. Yeah, I
Okay,
think that absolutely.
great. So, Andy, what do you do on your side when you're in a WebEx working to support a WebEx meeting?
Sure. Like Julie mentioned, she sends the link for the meeting in advance to us. I will join 5 minutes prior. Julie and I will meet. She will, on my end, I also pin Julie as well. And that'll depend on the meeting. So if Julie tells me on the background, I'm just observing, I'm one of 1,000 people watching this meeting, I won't pin her. Typically, those meetings, everyone's muted anyways. So that's using the chat for questions. So I'll just be a signing person. But in most meetings, I will pin the deaf person needing interpreting services so I can see them large. So if Julie wants to add a comment in a meeting, I can see her very clearly. I also make sure the active speaker is on, so it switches. There's a small delay in the switch, but with like Julie had mentioned, I have gotten to know people's voices in her on her team. I know this person's voice and this person's, and I see them come up, and so I can see who's speaking, and I'll label, and Julie can see too on the active speaker view on who's speaking. But my layout choices are very similar to what Julie does.
Okay. And for someone who might not have worked or been in a meeting where there's a sign language interpreter. What's the etiquette? Like, I'm speaking to you directly. What's the etiquette? And is it okay if I ignore the interpreter? Should I say, tell Julie this? Like, what's the best way to do this?
Oh, sure. Yes. Speak normal pace, and speak directly to me. Pretend the interpreter is not here. They're just a neutral back. No need to say, "Hey, tell Julie this." No need to say that. Just speak directly to me. Or you don't have to address Andy and say, "Hi, interpreter." No need. The interpreter is more or less behind the scenes, if you will, for me.
Well, I want to thank you for taking some time with me today to share what's important to you, how you best use WebEx. I think this will be helpful for people who want to better understand the stage layout and working with an interpreter. So thank you so much for taking some time with me today.
Oh, thank you.